Hi guys, and welcome to sunny Kenturk in County Cork, Ireland. We're on the Ardrahan farm today where we're going to meet Mary Burns, who's going to tell us all about the different cheeses that get made here. So let's go and see how it's done. So we're just going to show you how to cut the cheese here at the Kerrygold Duhallow, and Mary Burns is going to show us exactly how that does along with polling. If you want to go ahead there, guys.
Certainly.
Now if you just want to explain maybe what's
Sure. At this point in the making of the cheese, the starter has been added. Now the starter is a natural culture which sets the cheese making off to a good start, and subsequently the rennet is added, and we use our vegetarian rennet. The rennet is a setting agent, it's the best way to explain it, which means that, as you can see, the cheese is quite set at this point in the day, and when the cheese sets, as you can see from Kerrygold Duhallow now, it's all one solid mass. So Pauline is actually doing a cutting now.
During this process, Pauline cuts the cheese twice and lets it rest after each cutting. Once the whey has been drained, the curds are put into the moulds and pressed.
Now this is the Kerrygold Duhallow room, and the cheeses you will see here, the large cheeses, are all Kerrygold Duhallow cheeses. Now they're brought in here and they're allowed rest. For the first week they're turned every day. There's a natural development over time on the cheeses then. And you can see the Kerrygold Duhallow is a very orange rind. When we bring the cheese in, we fill the room. And once as we have one room full, the doors are closed and there are no additional cheeses put in after that. So we are well aware of each batch that's in here.
Well, Mary's brought us into the farmhouse here where it's absolutely gorgeous. I must compliment you on your house to start off with. You're going to tell us a little bit more about the Duhallow and the taste of it. We saw the process earlier on. Take us right back to the start and where this cheese came about and how you developed it.
Well, we developed Kerrygold Duhallow because I knew that there was a lot of people out there who would like a mild cheese and who would still like a rather distinctive farmhouse cheese. So with that in mind, I sought the help of a French expert on cheese making. And together we worked on getting a cheese that would be truly consistent, and I think we have a pretty good cheese now in Kerrygold Duhallow. If you look at the texture of it, Niall, as we cut it along here,
yeah,
it's quite buttery to look at. The good old Irish Kerrygold butter, similar in the Kerrygold cheese, in the Duhallow. Its texture is soft. It's semi-soft, but it has a very nice mild texture that dissolves very well in your mouth.
And you can see that it's the same texture and colour the whole way through. So that's obviously from when you're turning it and
absolutely, the colour goes right. It's natural colour.
Yeah.
But it develops that texture and it develops that colour purely from the point of view of the way it's made and that the maturing of the cheese after the maturing rooms.
And it's got, like, even though it's, you know, it's a soft cheese, it sort of just melts in your mouth, really, like creamy texture. Very nice.
It does, and it leaves a very, very, very nice after flavour.
It does. I could just, like you say, I think you could drop it into like a nice Mornay or a bechamel sauce and it would just really full-bodied, very, very nice cheese.
Well, Niall, you'd be the expert at that. I mean, I just produce the cheeses. It's good to talk to somebody who's an expert in cooking with them.
Well, it's funny, I spent quite a lot of time in America cooking for people over there, and like you say, the kids are mad about toasted sandwiches.
That's
and
right.
that is exactly the right sort of texture and flavour that they would absolutely adore that, I think.
Yeah, well, the lovely thing about the Kerrygold Duhallow is that it does bubble up. If you put it on toast, it bubbles up on a grill, and it's truly delicious with a little bit of, perhaps even to encourage them, a little bit of a sauce over it.
Yeah.
It's a good meal.
So basically 3.5 years altogether it's taken to
Yes.
get it right, and you're happy with it now?
Yeah, I'm delighted with it. I'm delighted with the feedback, literally, that we're getting from the people that are eating it as well, from our customers out there.
Well, I haven't seen the whole process here. A, it's incredibly hygienic, very, very clean, really efficient process. And B, the 3.5 years haven't gone to waste because it's absolutely delicious, I must say. Really, really nice cheese.
Thank you ever so much.
No problem.